Right, this is video number 2 on the shop tour. So we're going to turn back around and get it back on the piece that we were just doing. Now this here, like I said, was the air compressor. Now on the back of this workstation over here, I have all of my screws over here. This is actually a screw compartment that my grandfather made that I got from him. It's one of the only things that I have left from him. He passed away, and I was the one. I learned. I got interested in woodworking from him. I never got to learn from him because he passed away before I was old enough. But his tools were the first thing that I kind of started with, and this is the only thing that's kind of left that's good enough quality that I can unfortunately still use. I have a lot of the stuff that I keep as just kind of memorabilia, kind of just something for me to hold on, like his radial arm saw. It's a beautiful thing, but it can't compare to the tools that I have in here today. So this is one of the things that I kept from my grandfather's shop, which is that screw cabinet right there. Above it I got my glues, the epoxies, and stuff like that. Got some sandpaper down here, all my different kinds of sandpaper, and then just some extra storage. I got the Festool router fence right there. I got some glues, panel carries, stuff like that, biscuits down there, all that good stuff. Over here we got some clamps. You need a lot more. You can never have too many clamps. I got some jet clamps over there, the jet parallel clamps, wonderful clamps, and they start off over here at about a foot, I think, and go all the way down to about 56 inches. Need a lot more of those. Clamps are kind of spread out around the shop right now. But those are just a few of them. We got some wood storage up here. Along, my dog is causing trouble. Hey, stop! Oh, she lost her toy. She's gonna have to wait for that. This here is our main assembly table right here. Like I said, I got clamps spread out all over the place. So over there is another one of my babies. This has nothing to do with woodworking, but this is one of my babies right here. It's this is actually a 22 caliber right now. It's a AR. Can't show you all the cool features of that right now. But anyways, this here is our main assembly table right here. It's all dirty because we were staining on it. We got some wood storage underneath it through racks and stuff like that. We're working on fixing that, making that a little bit better. And on the ground here is probably the most used tool in the entire shop. This thing here is the Festool C12 D-shaped drill, and this thing is wonderful. If you guys want one drill to do everything you would ever need, this thing is amazing. It only weighs all of about 2.5 pounds, completely loaded and everything. On the front, you have bit storages. All these are magnets right here. You can take these bits off and put them right back on. This thing is wonderful. If one day I'll have to go through all the cool features of these things, but this is an amazing, amazing tool. Let's see. Over here, pass this up, is our Festool multifunction table, and it goes on to the addition of the next kind of topic is this jig right here. It might seem kind of messy. Right here we have a ingrained butcher block cutting board made out of Purple Heart and Hard Rock Maple, and I faced a problem here with these things take an incredible long time to sand. So I made this jig right here. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you guys that later and show you how I kind of came up with a solution to that problem. But this here is my Festool multifunction table, and this thing was wonderful. You wouldn't think that a table with holes in it made out of MDF and some aluminum would be so amazing, but it's an incredible piece. It makes everything a lot easier with the track saw, cutting down things that you would normally never be able to do in the time that you do. So a wonderful piece. And now this thing, like I said, this jig here on this the Festool Random Orbital Sander, I would have a problem when I would be doing these cutting boards. The wood is so hard, and it's an ingrained cutting board, so it makes it so difficult to actually sand these things down and get all the scratches out. Because I use the drum sander after we glue them back up. Use the drum sander to flush them up. Can't put them through a planer. If I used a planer, I wouldn't have to use much sanding. But with the planer, the power planer over here, the rigid power planer right up top, the blades that are used to cut off this wood is very dangerous because it's ingrained. It doesn't come off smoothly. I've actually put cutting boards in planer, and it has caught on the end grain and shot the boards out through the back of the planer and into the wall. If I was behind there, it would have killed me. So I don't feel safe running things through the planer, even if I'm doing it in small increments. I don't like doing it. So I just run it through this drum sander, but the problem with that is it leaves scratches. So when I'm coming over here to this, just to sand out these by hand with the finish sander, it just takes forever because the wood is so hard. These things are incredibly durable. This is probably the most demanded product from our shop, and this is a smaller one up here on top, and this is another wide one here with the butcher block ingrain cutting board that hasn't been sanded yet. A very high demand for these things. The problem is that they just take so long to make. You wouldn't imagine with just something so small can take 6 hours for even someone who's skilled to make. It's ridiculous, and that's if you do it consistently and you know the process of doing things. If not, it could take you upwards of 12 hours to do one of these things. So I have a problem with these things that are so wonderful, and I have one in my house as well. But they take so long to make, with the demand being as high as they are. It's frustrating because I'll be sitting here sanding this thing out for, I don't know, 3 hours, to get all those scratches out.